Hi River, how are you?
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Well, you've recently released your debut single called Ride It, and you've also released a video with that, and I had a look at the video and I was wondering who inspired the outfit.
It was actually really funny because the outfit, like the cheap polyester brown pants that I was wearing, was something my grandpa would wear, and then the bad aviators is something my dad would wear. So I felt like I kind of spanned the generation.
Well, the video depicts the sort of straight-laced working person and then the cool nightclub dude. Do you feel like you're living in those two different worlds?
Yeah, and look, I think I think a lot of musicians actually, it's pretty common, hey, like you do your day kind of stuff, and then while you're sort of pursuing your artistic pursuits as well, so, and often they don't align so well, so you end up leading a bit of a, living in two kind of worlds a little bit. But we all do it though, right? We all wear different hats for different things.
Your bio says that you're a solo artist, but when I look at your Facebook, you've put we on there a lot, like we got played on Rage and that. So you obviously feel like the team you've got around you are part of what you're doing?
Yeah, I am now, yeah. I used to work with bands, but now I'm basically a solo artist. But like my producer, he's absolutely key at the moment. Like I write the songs, but he works, we work very collaboratively to get like the final product, and he does a lot of the instruments and everything and the programming of the drums. Like we also brought in some backing singers for that track, and the track we're working on at the moment, we've got a bass player coming in. So we work with different musicians, and once we turn this into start doing the live side of it, then we'll definitely have a full piece band doing it.
Well, it looks like you had a lot of fun making that film clip.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So was that a group of your friends in the video?
Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of my friends. It was a little bit random actually, so we did it through Facebook to get the people along, and definitely had a bunch of friends turn up, and then had a whole bunch of people that I didn't know, and some people didn't actually know anyone there themselves because their friends who said they were going to come along didn't make it. So it was a really interesting bunch of people turned up, but we had plenty of alcohol, so basically at about 12 o'clock we started breaking up the drinks, and everyone really bonded, I think, and had a great day.
Yeah, well, it looks like you had a lot of fun. So this Ride It is your debut single. Can we expect an EP this year?
Yeah, I started, I've sort of written most of the songs that I want to do for the album once that's ready, and those songs actually emerged over probably at least a year or even a little bit longer. And then just last year, early on in the year, I decided to start working with Yen, the producer. So yeah, and then honestly, we would have liked to have had the EP out last year, but the video clip, it's actually, pretty time-consuming endeavour, so that took up most of the time. But now we're in the studio and really gunning to get the EP ready by the middle of this year.
Are you planning on releasing another single before you release an album or EP?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually got an album's worth of stuff written. It's all got to be worked up in the studio with my producer. So yeah, I think we'll aim for an EP initially, so we can get something out by middle of the year. And yeah, we're working on that at the moment, and so it's coming together really well. And there's also the first new piece of music will actually be the remix that comes out towards the end of January of the track that's just come out.
Your bio also mentions that you went to the University of Canberra and did a bit of music production there. Were you actually studying music?
Oh, ANU actually, so it's in Canberra. Yeah, the Australian National Uni. Yeah, I did a law degree, so we're talking about, being a Gemini and wearing two different hats. So I'd sort of did a law degree and actually just finished my PhD last year in climate change law, basically. I looked at the climate negotiations. So that's something I do in my other life.
All right, so you didn't actually study music law?
No, I'm the sort of person who writes my own contracts. Music law is pretty technical, so it's always good to talk to experts in the field and don't try and do it all myself.
So are you happy to be an independent artist, or would you like a record contract?
Look, at the moment, being independent is perfect because it's something that it means I can work on what I'm doing at a pace that works with other stuff I've got going on. So that's, I think if you had a record label behind you, it's a bit, different. You got to work to their timeline. But the other thing is, I think it's actually really hard to make any money even if you're on a major record label because just their expenses are so huge. It's not necessarily the best fit for every artist. So, yeah, I think, you'd be lying if you said a big, record company came along and they wanted to really put the money behind you because what that means is you can basically get out to your audience better. That's a hard thing as an independent artist, is just trying to get out to people, so people know that you're actually there. But, aside from that, yeah, I think, there's obviously pretty big drawbacks from working with major labels as well, and the creative control you lose and that kind of thing. But, if any of them are listening and they want to send heaps of money my way, I'm, open to offers.
So is Ride It a good indication of what we can expect to hear on the EP when it comes out?
Yeah, it's all going to be pretty upbeat. I've written some slower material that might make it onto the album, but I'm trying to keep the EP pretty upbeat, pretty fresh, and definitely in that same kind of indie pop zone. But, Ride It, but that one's pretty, pretty blatantly dancey, I guess, with the lyrically and everything. I think the other tracks are a bit more they cover other territories lyrically as well.
And people can go to facebook.com/River and the Snap to check out the video and to find links to get hold of the track Ride It.
Yes, they can. And they can also check out, you can buy the track on iTunes, you can listen to it on Spotify. It's on most of the other digital platforms as well, so pretty easy to find.
Yeah, the video's doing really well, actually. You've only had it up a month and you've already had 1,000 views, and you are River and the Snap on YouTube if people want to go directly to your YouTube to check out the video.
Yeah, we've been really excited about that, actually. I think it's not exactly, Gangnam style, but it's, which took the world by storm, but it's we're really stoked with 1,000, and hopefully that'll just keep building up, and yeah, people keep sharing it. If they like it, share it on Facebook or just show it to people, and yeah, we'll keep getting it out there.
Is there something that you would like to actually say directly to the people listening, to your fans and possible future fans?
Yeah, just go if you go and check out the track on YouTube, and if you like it, you can check out the single on Triple J Unearthed or on iTunes, Spotify, or any of the other major digital platforms. And yeah, if you like it, please just help us by getting it out there, sharing it with your friends on Facebook, and we'd really appreciate it.
And while people are at facebook.com/River and the Snap, they should throw you a like.
Yeah, that's true. I should have. Thanks for reminding me. Like our Facebook page. If you're into what we do, just like our Facebook page, and then you'll keep up to date with what we're doing.
Well, thank you, River. It has been great talking to you, and I will remind people again that they can find you on facebook.com/River and the Snap, and you are also River and the Snap on YouTube if people want to check out the video. It's been great talking to you, and good luck with the single and the upcoming EP.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay, ciao.
Bye.